Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Twin Stake Podcast. We're your hosts, Luke and Jackson Hershey, twins from Charlotte, North Carolina. Same face, two opinions. And, guys, we are so blessed to have a new athlete on today. One of the best basketball freshmen in the entire country, playing in the SEC as a starter. Round 2 on the Twin Stake Podcast, live, Sebastian Williams-Adams. Let's go. Yeah, first of all, this was really a special episode for us. He's our good friend, but what he's doing at Auburn as a true freshman is really so special. He's starting. He had an amazing dunk against the University of South Carolina the other night, but he's really just a great guy. And the really unique thing about this episode is we actually filmed it in July of this summer, and it was really into that transition of him literally just moving into college when Bruce Pearl was still the head coach, of a little bit of the behind the scenes of what was Auburn basketball looking like into the season. Dahad Pettiford was just announced that he was coming back for another year. So it was this entire inside scoop of Auburn basketball. And now we're looking at Sebastian as a true freshman. He's scoring a ton of points, doing a lot of big things, and you never know. He might just be in the NBA draft at the end of the season. So we're so excited to introduce our good friend Sebastian Williams-Adams on the show. So let's go. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Twin Stake Podcast, and we're live here at Auburn University with none other than Sebastian Williams-Adams. Thank you so much, man, for coming on.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Of course. First of all, it's been a minute since we had you on the show.
Yeah.
You graduated. You're here at Auburn. We got to run through that. So, first of all, how did basketball, how did the season end? And now that you're starting here at Auburn.
Season ended well. We didn't win state like we wanted to, but it was fine. I would say broke the school record for assists, second in points, and second in rebounds, I believe. So, successful career. Thankful for all my teammates that were on that team. Graduate. I'll say we can speed by because kind of just trained and stuff. Wasn't really much, playing. So, came here Memorial Day weekend.
Shoot, that's crazy.
I graduated the 24th. I was here the 27th. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Were you ready to Did it come by too quick, or were you ready to kind of go on to the next thing?
Yes and no. It kind of came too quick because the month of May, I basically didn't have school. We got off pretty early, 2 weeks before everybody else did. So, I spent I would work out in the morning, work out with my friends midday and night, and then and you don't realize how much you're gonna miss them until you graduate. Especially in the summer, because the summer is kind of where everybody's doing your last goodbye, things like that. So that kind of was dang, I don't really get that. Our last goodbye is in May. So
shoot, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that part was kind of hard, most definitely. But I was also ready to go.
It's both sides. Yeah, I was about to ask you, was it man, I'm gonna miss my family, not ready to go, or were you just ready to kind of walk out the door, ready for the next chapter?
You never realize, I feel it didn't hit me until the end of the first week.
Yeah.
I was fine because we were doing a bunch of stuff. Obviously you move in, we had this doctor's appointment, this physical, we were doing so much that the first time it kind of all quieted down, I was I miss my family. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I miss my friends. I miss all of a sudden it'll just come hit you at once, and then after that I was fine. But it just randomly you'll just get super homesick, and that was kind of a hard thing to at first to realize. Oh wow, this is what I'm actually homesick.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing it earlier than most guys are people that are going to college. You had that entire summer to kind of just enjoy it, hang out with your friends. You went straight to school, which is pro and a con all at the same time.
Yeah.
And we gotta talk about this because we had you on. I think it was before March Madness.
Yes.
Auburn makes the crazy run.
Yes.
Final Four might have been the worst night of my life because I had Auburn go out and Duke in the same night. My heart was crushed, and I wanted them to play each other, but it didn't end up happening. But what was it like? What was it like getting to watch Auburn make the run they had?
Yeah.
Almost beat Florida. What was that like?
No, first it was amazing because the first 2 rounds are kind of during school, so I got to watch some my teachers. Love them. They would low key let me not pay attention to the lecture if Auburn was playing. Because I was I could I just would like, they would just kind of
Yeah, they knew.
oversight. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that was really amazing. And then of course all my friends being like, "Wait, Auburn's actually really good." I mean, they knew I was going to a good school, but they were like, "Wait, they're actually really good at basketball." I would say, and then especially the Elite Eight game with Janai coming back, hitting the three, it was just really amazing to see, especially because people were doubting them after losing their last 3 or 4 games.
Mm-hmm. That SEC tournament was a rough.
I mean, but you also kind of got to sacrifice one thing. Would you rather win that or try to make Final Four run?
Right.
So, and then obviously Final Four, just that hurt.
Yeah. Were you there? Did you go?
No, I did not go. I was with all my friends back home, and I was just like, it was disheartening because I actually went up to College Station because one of my best friends, he had a birthday party, so
nice.
Went up there and we were watching it. And I was like, oh my god, why are you hitting all these shots, Walter? That was kind of the reaction. It was just a little heartbreaking experience.
Dude, that was.
To say the least.
Dude, he's dude, I sat there and I was like, bro, there's nothing that can Walter Clayton Jr. would not miss, could not miss.
Yeah.
It's tough. Yeah, it was. I mean, it could have been. It was just a bad game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He was just crazy.
Like I said, he had the clutch factor. I mean, hats off to him. He made tough shot after tough shot. We saw it with Texas Tech. Every time Florida would get down, you know who the ball was going to, and he kept delivering during March Madness. So I can't even. You can be mad, but you can't really be mad.
Yeah, I mean, it was, and also Auburn, I mean, they're always known as a football school.
Yeah.
The basketball's been
Yeah.
I mean, they had arguably the best program in college basketball for most of the season last year. I mean, it was a crazy run. So you watched Auburn do that. What was kind of your thoughts now you're going into this season? Is there any kind of I don't know, not nerves to try to live up to last season, but what's kind of the thought going into the new season? Because it's a totally different team.
Yeah, and like I said, this is kind of like you said, new team. It's gonna be a lot of expectations on us, and that's something we all signed up for even before. I mean, Auburn won that run. Most of us had already committed or signed as it was going on, so we all knew what program we were joining, the expectations that were gonna be put on us. So. Just kind of focusing on, doing our best in practice every day, trying to gel quickly because, a bunch of new guys never played with each other. I mean, besides Todd, Blake, and the walk-ons, they're the only returners.
Right.
So just for everybody to kind of get in to learn all the new plays, all the defensive calls, things like that, it's just kind of important for us.
Right.
I would say. I can't predict anything about the season because the season be how the season will be. But I have a lot of confidence in this team. I have all the confidence in the world.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm excited for y'all. So, bro, for you personally, do you have any goals you're kind of setting for yourself, man?
Yes and no. I kind of just.
He just got here.
Yeah.
It's just I take it day by day. If I end up, God willing, I'm gonna start amazing. If not, if I'm coming off the bench, that role, I'm just any role really. I'm just kind of trying to just do my best. I just want to contribute to us winning. I like winning. I don't like losing. So,
bro, I was I don't remember who told me this, but it was it's harder to I would rather lose by a blowout. I'll get up and get up the next day. But if it's a close game, bro, I can't handle it well.
Are a little bit of a heartbreaker, more of a heartbreaker.
And that's the tough thing because we were talking about this today of the SEC, in general.
Yeah.
The basketball, I mean, the football's insane.
Yes.
The basketball teams, it's every team is insane.
Yeah.
I think almost the entire SEC made March Madness last year.
14 teams. I mean, even South Carolina didn't make it. We saw they took Auburn down to a 2-point game.
It was crazy.
If you have a team that's literally at the bottom of the conference, taking down the number 1 overall seed to a 2-point game, you kind of SEC is just deep. It's ridiculously deep.
Anyone can win at any game.
Yeah.
I remember because when all that was going on, when you kind of realized that, I remember March Madness started and we transferred to really like a sports high school. Like it started this year and it was a brand new sports high school.
Yeah.
Midway through the year we transferred and March Madness was going on and I was sitting in chem and I was like, they had us do a test and I just looked at my teacher. March Madness is on TV. I was like, I really just don't want to take this test. She's like, you got to take it. I was like, okay, I'll take it if you turn on March Madness on the TV in the classroom. And they just let me do it. I'm like, that was the only way I was getting by the end of the year. I was like,
bro, I gotta ask you about this. They announced EA college basketball.
Yes.
If you're still around, granted you might not be, but if you are, will you be in the game?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something I would eagerly look forward to doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody would in college basketball. Great college football guys got there, so I have classes with some of them. I mean, I joke with them all the time. I'm like, y'all suck. Y'all only 70 overall. Like, we're freshmen. I'm like, yeah, but I'm starting a dynasty, and I'm putting y'all all starting. Why would you ever do that? I'm like, but I just kind of can't wait to see, be able to be in a game like that.
it's so crazy. I mean, I could be playing him on TV. That's so wild.
Yeah.
So what's been like the coolest thing you've gotten to do like with the team since coming to Auburn?
With the team, some quick things that like stick out. Definitely like the lake day.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I would say as of recently, we go bowling, and it's one of those things that we all start off kind of joking, and then like all of a sudden we're like having a team tournament where we're like, all right, like everybody join the team, we're like drafting, like, and it gets really competitive, and I love that. And then everybody sort of said the best bowler, and
who's the best?
I would say probably Murph.
Yeah.
Sean Murphy. He's just, I don't know, like he's just really good at bowling. Like I don't understand it. I thought I was gonna be like, okay, I say I'm in the upper ranks,
Yeah,
upper ranks.
Yeah, you're above the mid average of the bowlers on the team.
We have our mid bowlers, and I'm like right above them, but I'm not like Murph, Tahad, Elijah, Abdul. Like those are probably like
y'all are the top bowlers.
If we had to put out a top 4 bowlers to go be against other SEC teams, I'm putting those 4.
That's crazy,
dude. That's how I got out, in the Mr. Beast challenge. That's literally my PTSD. I'm like, bro, we went and after the video came out, we went and filmed with the guys that won the whole thing. We literally went bowling, and I think I threw it in the gutter the first 4 times, and I was like, shoot, I should have never been the one doing that. It's literally just PTSD.
It's all PTSD.
So what'd y'all do on the lake day?
Lake day. So I mean, he had the tubing.
Nice.
Tubes.
Dude, that's sick.
And then he had jet skis, and you could just chill on the boat. I mean, we had cornhole. He has a pool. His house is really big. Well, BB's lake house. Me, Caden, CJ, and I, we all went out to. So there was this bridge you have to go over. So we drove from BP's house all the way out there.
No. Oh shoot!
And at first we were like, oh, that doesn't look that far, and we found out it was in fact very far. So when we came back, they were like, why are all the jet skis almost on E? And we're like,
oh, y'all took the jet skis?
Yeah, we took the jet skis.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so and like I said, it was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun.
So
first time on jet ski, so.
Bro,
oh really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's
you gotta hit off the jump and then crash it.
Yeah, that's how we we live on the lake, but my grandparents live near Orange Beach, in the Gulf.
Yeah.
And I think my uncle took my grandpa's jet ski, and he went over a really big wave and he crashed it, and it broke the whole jet ski.
So we honestly, we were going fast, but we were watching out for that stuff. Because like I said, it was my first time, so
right.
I was I was going fast, but I was going slower than them. And it was also Caden's second time, so he wasn't going that fast.
Right.
It was CJ. CJ had been on jet skis before, so he was probably the fastest. But yeah, no, we were being safe, y'all. Don't worry. Auburn basketball was being safe on the jet ski.
Have you been tubing?
No, that was my first time tubing as
well.
well.
Bro, what you do next time y'all go out, what you gotta do is you put 2 tubes on the back of the boat, and then you jump across.
Oh yeah, so no, definitely not.
Bro, we've had some. We've had some like we. I think we went on one time. Like there was like a tube that should be for 4 people.
Yeah.
One of us got on that one, and we put 3 on the other tube,
God.
and we started going. And because the weight difference, like there should be more weight, the tube just started flying in the air and flipped us over, and we're like, yeah, we're not gonna do that again.
Yeah, I went in Pensacola. We had a little bit of a break after, so we break it off in the summer session. So summer session 1, summer session 2, which we're at the end of summer session 2.
Yeah.
Into this week. But in our break, one of my friends on the football team actually, we went to Pensacola and we went tubing at his, and like we were going good, and like I just remember one moment we were doing good, and we hit a wave, and all of a sudden I just felt myself flying in the air, and I just saw myself like. I feel like I saw myself from like bird's eye view just crash into the water because I saw the wave and like we did the fin thing, so like we kind of shielded ourselves,
right?
But somehow we still both popped up, and we were like, and like we both kind of dropped, and I was like looking at Will, I was like, "You good?" And he's like, "Yeah, are you good?"
That was one of the scariest things too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But I also like low-key forgot how to know life vest. So I'm like trying to like tread water. Like, I'm like, wait a second, I have a
you don't need
vest. It's like I just started laying in the water.
That's awesome.
Dude, I mean, going in the water really hard, that's one of the scariest things. But at the same time, like, you gotta live a little. Like, it's fun all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the toughest? Because, I mean, y'all two, like, the cool thing about Auburn basketball that I think really sets them apart is the conditioning.
Yeah.
Like, the defense is always incredible defense.
Mm-hmm.
How's the workouts and the conditioning been since y'all have gotten here?
It's been good. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, conditioning. I mean, they love to post it. So, but like I would say our hardest thing we've had to do so far are the bicycles. So it's 20 minutes on the bikes.
Oh,
the
crap.
assault bikes, and you have to get like a certain amount of calories burnt. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how Keyshawn and Simon did the number they did. They got first. My group got third. Me and Elijah were like about to pass out though. Like we were fighting for our life.
Holy crap.
To get to that number. So not sure how they got to there, but
Dude, that's insane.
but yeah, no, it's like 20 minutes, and you can decide how you and your group want to do it. So me and Elijah first start off at 2 minutes. So it's like, and we did that 2 times. And like I was like, I can't do this. Like at a minute 30, that you don't think you're slowing down, but you start seeing your RPM start to go down. So then you're like, okay, I need to get off.
You're mentally going down.
But then I'm also like trying to be like, okay, well I don't want to be a bad teammate and tap out early, and then like Elijah does extra. So I'm like, it was just But then he and I was like mid bike. I was like, Elijah, can we go 130? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. So then that was a little bit better because we tapped out like right as we started getting really tired.
Yeah.
But that would definitely be the hardest one.
Are they making the bikes like? Did they make the bikes really heavy to have to push?
No, it's just like something about like because the assault bike, it won't move if you just like use your legs. Like if you just like try to just push it with your legs, like you have to use your arms. So like it's a full body workout. And then we got in trouble, so we had to run right after. So
can't be getting in trouble on the bikes, bro.
No, it's because we were late to practice. So like
is that a big deal for?
Well, I mean, it's kind of just one of those things we always have to do.
You always have to run.
Yeah, like if you're late, like if we're late, we have to do touches, which that isn't bad. I mean, it's
it's college basketball.
Like we gotta, So, but my least favorite is definitely the stadium. We run Jordan.
I saw y'all running the stairs the other day.
That's my least favorite, but that's just because like I have a size 18 foot, so like naturally that's not gonna fit.
It doesn't go well.
On a stand, So like that's my least favorite part.
Yeah.
But that's only because of the like my foot size. Like
yeah, man.
The worst is definitely
right. And I saw that, and I was like, shoot. I would not want to be in this position.
It just looks like a lot of steps.
Did y'all run the whole stadium?
So what we do, how we did it was, at least this time, I don't know if we're gonna do it later, but kind of the first, like the top half of the stadiums, we ran that 8 times.
Holy crap!
So just run, and you run up, walk down, run up, walk down, and you switch legs, whichever leg you start off with. So like you might start right leg, so you get power with both legs.
Interesting.
After that you walk downstairs, and then it's a race. So then it's like for me, it was me versus Emeka, and we had to run up the stairs.
Wow.
So like, but then you're running up the full length of the stairs. So you're at the bottom where the football field is,
Yo.
and you're going all the way to the top. And you do that twice,
Oh gosh, no.
and then we have to go lift after.
Nah, bro, that's crazy.
Bro, I thought I'm tired after like a 7-mile run. That's no joke.
Yeah, no, it was hard going to class that morning.
Oh, you have class on top of that the same day?
So we have workout 6:30, lift out 7, have breakfast. We went to Byron's, then class at 9:45.
Wow.
Insane, bro.
9:45 to 11:15. So
Dude, that's awesome. So since joining Auburn, what's been like your favorite part about playing for Bruce?
favorite part, I would say the confidence he instills in everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he is your biggest cheerleader. He's gonna correct you when you're wrong. But if he just you hit a good shot or something, he will celebrate your wins. He just is definitely just honestly just a big supporter, big motivator.
But he'd be such a I've never met him. He seems like he'd be the ultimate like you said cheerleader.
Yeah, he really is. It's not. I don't. I feel like sometimes you hear coaches kind of trying to take away your confidence. He empowers you to take certain things. He's not going to tell you to do something he knows you
Right.
can't do.
Right.
If it's in your skill set, if you've shown it before, he's gonna be do it then.
Right. How's the who's your favorite assistant coach to play for? Do they have them in certain position groups or is it?
I mean, it's kind of so the way it works is obviously our assistant coaches have to go recruiting. So we've had various ones here. I'm usually with the coach who coaches my team a lot is IB. So he and I've gotten probably really close. Obviously, my main reporter was Coach Williams. So he and I stay close.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I really have a favorite, so to say, but I'm always usually with IB in terms of scrimmages and stuff like that.
Oh.
So that's always been pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. As kind of you've gotten through your basketball journey, I saw your shirt. How important has your faith been in your basketball journey?
It's definitely been a pretty big, I would say just kind of, I mean, at least here, I mean, I try to keep up with going to church every
Sure.
day. And then just kind of just praying every morning. Me and my mom pray before I go, do whatever.
Yeah.
Our first, even at 6:30 in the morning, I'll call. I mean, before our workout 6:30, I'll call her, and we'll say a quick prayer before I go to workouts.
Yeah.
And I say it at night. So it's always been a part of my life and pretty
Right.
big part of me. So just kind of keeping it going while here, and we pray before every practice. For every practice, we pray over just everything, everyone. So that kind of helps with it all. Too.
Yeah, that's cool that Auburn at least the basketball team that they have that as the culture of the program.
Yeah, faith is a big part of our culture, I will say.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. What game are you most looking forward to playing this upcoming season?
God, there are a couple. Well, obviously U of H, just because
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Kingston Flemings?
Yeah, no.
in high school.
Yeah, well, not in high school, but elementary school. His team, he knows this too. His team terrorized us in 3rd and 4th grade, and then we finally got our first one against them in 5th grade. We were so happy. We lost the next game by 15. We did not care. We literally did not care. As long as we beat Future, that was our, Achilles heel. So, and Kingston and I are good friends. So that's kind of been I can't wait to play against him. JoJo Tugler, his girlfriend braids my hair. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, he's made story to her multiple times. So, but yeah, no, she braids my hair, so I see JoJo a ton. Purdue, I would say.
Oh, I didn't know y'all played Purdue.
Yeah, we do play Purdue in Indianapolis. I don't know when that game is, but obviously
It's gonna be a tough game.
there's gonna be tough games.
And they recruited you pretty hard too.
Yeah, I would say obviously the recruiting aspect's part of it, but also one of my best friends, Daniel Jacobson, plays on Purdue. So I just can't wait to play against him. Like every time he posts a highlight, I like always tell him like I'm gonna LeBron block you, like Iguodala, and then I'll send him a video of like me posterizing somebody and be like, you are gonna be like that person I dunked on.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
great. Yeah, you gotta go
Yeah,
ahead and
hold
get
it
in their
over,
head.
bro.
Yeah, no, that's and he jokes with me all the time. Like every time I'll post something, he'll be like that's weak, like or something like that. So it's kind of just a joke
Back and
kind of,
forth.
like, yeah. So I just can't like wait to play him. Kentucky too. Kentucky is like in terms of SEC games.
Is that
I can't
away
wait.
or is
no,
that
that's home?
Dude,
just-
that atmosphere
yeah.
is gonna be insane.
Game day.
That's the point guard. Hopefully, I don't know. Jalen, you better
Yeah.
win out your starting spot.
Right.
But Jalen, I've known him since third grade. Just kind of been always like the AAU older brother I never had. So like, he kind of just play against him on a big stage in
Yeah.
college like that. Like I told people like I wanted to go like for the longest time like when I first found out like about recruiting, I was
Right.
like I want to go to Pitt because I wanted to play with Jalen. Like when
Oh,
Jalen
that's
committed,
cool.
I wanted to go. Like I was like I want to go wherever he's at. Obviously we're gonna be playing against
Right.
each other, so hope gonna have to lock him up, but
Be on the other team,
yeah, but yeah, I just can't wait for those 3 games. Are the first 3 that come to my mind.
Bro, I
off the
can't.
bat.
Dude, I'm gonna come down at some point this year. I was talking to my family earlier this year. I'm like, dude, even the flipping Iron Bowl and in basketball, like Alabama,
Yeah.
Auburn, that game's gonna be insane
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Florida and Auburn's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could
There's
pick.
endless matchups that are gonna create.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all are gonna be on the news a lot, so that's awesome.
I'm curious. Do you think the SEC stays like with all the colleges moving around? Like by the time like I don't know, say like 4 years from now, you think the SEC is still like the same 14 teams, or do you think it expands?
I mean, I think it'll stay. Only reason I could say I could see it expanding is if a team like Miami possibly came in. That's the only way I could really see it. And the only reason I say that is because it's in Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Like football wise, they're solid. Same with Florida State.
Clemson.
I think they would those 2 most definitely are the first ones that come to my mind. But I don't.
I don't think
He's
it's
just
gonna happen.
dude. It doesn't matter who's in the conference. He's gonna beat all of them. So it don't really matter.
Dude, we were at Jackson's like die-hard UNC, and he's like, bro, he's talking so much trash. He's like, Belichick is there. We're gonna be all this, and I'm like,
Bro, just
he's
you
like,
gotta
we're-
let it play out.
he's like, we're gonna go to the SEC. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
okay.
y'all would
Did you see the
lose.
news, bro? They're looking. They're
y'all
looking.
are not going to that.
Hey.
You can hear it from Sebastian. You're not going to the SEC.
I'm gonna clip this in like 2 years when it comes out. I promise you, it's gonna
but
happen.
That means Duke has to leave too. 'Cause
Yeah.
UNC versus Duke.
Dude, if they rip that rivalry apart, it'll break my heart.
I don't know.
They can't rip that right apart. It's like Auburn versus
Duke,
Alabama.
Duke couldn't make it in the SEC. Imagine Duke playing Alabama on a weekend. You're gonna get thumped
Yeah,
every
but also
freaking weekend.
North Carolina can't.
Okay,
rip
fair
it.
Yeah,
point.
wait,
Okay,
here-
Hey, but Belichick might turn things around.
This
we got
is
hope though.
this
We
is
got
what
hope.
I hear
This is all
every
might.
day.
This is all might.
We got
Yeah.
hope.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
there's
of
a lot of might.
There's
Okay.
a lot of things up in the air that
Yeah.
aren't.
All right, we're gonna bet on it.
Sorry about this. So, are you ready for school? Like, I mean, you're obviously in school. Are you ready for like actual school to start up now that you've been here?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, it's nothing against I love Simon. Love all my teammates, but seeing people here
Yeah.
will be nice.
Yeah.
It does get a little lonely sometimes. Yeah. You're on Friday and you're like, oh okay, like
Where's everyone?
yeah, like
What are we
you guys,
gonna do?
You guys want to hang out again? Like
Yeah.
we hung out all week, but builds team chemistry. But just kind of having more people. People will tell you I'm a social butterfly. Like I love having like kind of people around, stuff to do. So just having more people here, like that'll just be. I think will be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you want? Is there any like I don't know, what's the stuff to get involved? Like, is there anything you want to get involved with on campus, or just kind of? I've seen the Instagram reels with you and all the basketball shots, man.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I kind of really am just taking it.
Just
but
taking it all.
Like whatever comes my way. Yeah, I would say that's kind of been my main thing. Like something pops up and I find myself interested in, I'll join
Let's
it,
do
and
it.
then we'll see how it like configures with my basketball time. That's the main thing. It's
Yeah.
like
You're busy.
I just got to make sure like I can keep the main thing,
Right.
and like focus on that. So that's kind of been my like main thing. Why? if I do join something, then yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's incredible. Hopefully we're in Auburn next year.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to run it back, bro.
Yes.
Run it in Auburn, dude. It's gonna be insane, man. Last question.
Yes.
If you're looking back, like towards the end of like high school, going into this year, we asked a similar question last year. Like, what's been your favorite? I don't know, memory. Like leaving your friends back at like school
Yeah.
or coming like from past then. Like, what's kind of been your favorite memory if you have one since leaving?
Since leaving Houston, what would I would say? I got a couple. I would say probably low-key moving day.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Moving
Yeah,
day.
moving day was like, it was really cool because I mean Abdul was already here, Kaden was already here, so I got to meet. I mean, I like people on Instagram,
Yeah.
like you're like you swear I'm like, oh, I know this person, and you kind of like but you guys
Right.
never met them in person.
Right.
That was kind of like the thing with Abdul and like Kaden. I'm like, yeah, I know these people. I'm like, I repost their stuff on Instagram, but I
Right.
have not.
You've never met them
in person. Mecca, same thing. Mecca actually lives like 30 minutes away from my mom. So
Oh,
the
that's
school he went
crazy.
to was like 30 minutes away from my mom. So like he have some mutual friends.
Right.
And, like they were like, oh yeah, Mecca's joining. I'm like, how do you know Mecca?
Right.
You know, meet just everybody, Murph. Like it was really a surreal feeling. And then of course, me and Simon. I mean, I joke. I was like, Simon and I probably texted every day. Like
Really?
Crazy.
Did y'all know you were gonna room like together?
yeah, okay, so we figured out we were rooming together when he came to one game, and then they told him we were going to be rooming together, and then he and I like just like kicked it off, and we started talking and texting, and then it got to the point like we weren't really talking about the room anymore. We were just texting about like day-to-day stuff that was
Yeah.
going on. I mean, he bailed me out of getting attention. I had him
Nice.
I had him pretend he was like one of our coaches. I was like, just stay on the phone, and I was like, he didn't say
Oh,
anything.
that happened in school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I pretend I was on the phone with like, because I was like, sorry, I'm late. Like, sorry, I'm late. Give me 1 second. I'm on the phone. Like,
Did he have a heads up? Like, did you just call him?
No,
and be
I texted him. I was like, answer my phone call, but don't say anything. Like, so I like was having a fake conversation on the phone.
That's
Yeah.
with
crazy.
just myself.
That's funny.
So yeah, just like finally like meeting Simon in person. Like, I would say like I joke. I would be like, oh yeah, like like he's one of my close friends, Simon. But like my friends back home would be like, you've never even met him. I'm like, okay, but like we're close friends. It's like if,
You don't know.
yeah, you don't know how I know. But it was just one of those things. Like it was kind of crazy, kind of like how great me and him kicked it off, and like moving day was like we clicked even after the first day. Like
That's awesome.
That's so
first
cool.
day we were clicking, and then like it's just been even more ever since. So like that's probably my favorite moment, especially like we joke it's a little. We have 4 freshmen, 5 now with Philip. So
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna have to get him involved in the shenanigans. But like us 4, I think probably hang out like every weekend. Like,
Dude, that's bro. There's nothing better than that. That's actually
Yeah.
really sick. And you got guys on the team like Tahad. You play with Tahad
Yeah.
Pettiford.
Yeah.
Who was it easiest like I guess getting back in rhythm with, like playing right away with?
For me, it was probably
Yeah.
Keyshawn Murphy, just because we both like 4 or 5 are like we both kind of play off each other,
Yeah.
and it's been like one of those things that like I mean I don't know if you saw the law, but like a lot of my
Yeah, I
buckets
saw it.
will
It was
come
nasty.
from like Murph's assists, like just be like something we play well with each other, and it's been like a joy playing with him, especially because he's older. He knows like certain things, so he like I'm like playing with him and getting better, and he's also like teaching me things. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, like in the SEC, like they're probably gonna call this foul, but not this one, or like
Interesting.
just certain things like that, like how to play the game. And it's been, like I said, it's just been kind of him and Keyshawn Hall have just kind of both been like kind of mentors to me, like
That's
just
awesome.
kind of talk me up, especially like when I make a mistake. Like I'll like start getting pissed at myself, and they're kind of like, yo, like you good, like you're a freshman, we expect you to make mistakes. And I'm like, well, it's somebody who's had to kind of be perfect in high school,
Right.
Like
It's a different game.
yeah, I don't got like now it's like okay, obviously don't make so many mistakes
Right.
so you can take it off the court, but
Right.
like okay, I messed up, just get back to the next play. So yeah, I would say definitely those two are probably I got most in tune with when playing.
Dude, Dude, it's gonna be
gonna be
a
a fun
crazy
year.
season.
Yes.
We're hyped to watch it, man. Thank you thank you for letting us like chill in your dorm for
No,
a
it's
little
all
bit.
good. It's all good. Thanks for honestly coming back and having me back on here.
Dude, of course, man. Appreciate it.